Give that click.
Oh yeah,
Give that click. Yeah.
they felt like good ones as well.
Yeah. The clicks.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
were great.
They felt powerful.
Joe. Okay. All right. Bring it down a bit. Okay. You're not an independent woman.
They felt strong.
Yeah. Felt listened to.
It felt like they're not going to take any more
No.
from you. You
Is
know,
it me specifically? I feel like I'm an ally, but like a cheeky ally.
you and your type, a cheeky ally.
That like I am so on their side, but I don't know what good banter is.
Yeah,
Comedy.
a cheeky ally.
Yeah.
That's like in World War II. He's a member of the cheeky allies.
That'd be like who would that be? That'd be Canada.
They're in, yeah,
Yeah, I guess so. Like they're part of it, but they're just sort of like not really.
but no one's even mad at them.
No,
They're
no,
so
no.
cheeky. They're like the Germans are like, oh, they are allies, but they're cheeky allies.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, actually, I don't think it's Canada. I think it's Australia.
oh yeah,
They're definitely the cheeky allies. All right, there, Browns.
well, we're taking part in the bloody war, aren't we? Can't we all just have a beer? Oh, you're cheeky allies. I couldn't possibly be mad at you. You're so cheeky with your laid-back style.
With your court hats and your didgeridoos.
Never mind D-Day. How about BBQ Day? Come on, mates. Let's all get together and just have a drink and laugh. Oh, fine. Let's put down our arms and lift up our bacon.
And they put out, get him, boys!
You're cheeky allies. I forgot that you are cheeky allies. You're still allies at the end of the day. We got them good frites.
For people who can't see, Sean did put the German in a headlock.
I got them in a headlock, mate. And I'm giving them nuggies.
Yeah.
Oh, stop that, stop.
Let's go down.
It's a good thing I have a pointy helmet on.
That's actually World War One.
Oh shit, that's World
Yeah,
War One. It's
yeah.
a good thing I have a helmet on. That's not pointy, but still,
But still, it's functional.
it's still
Yeah.
functional.
What the bloody hell are you talking?
God, your head's very hard. I was wearing a helmet. You
That's
bloody
a good say, yeah.
cheeky allies.
It does feel like a sitcom.
Yeah.
The cheeky allies.
What'll they do this week?
Just have a few beers, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, you're off tour. You're free.
Free. Did you hear that? I just let out the biggest exhale ever.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a very much a Shawshank Redemption moment, you know.
Oh my god! You so Belfast is you
When I-
going through
yeah.
a mile of shit, You're coming out at the other end,
I did-
vomiting the entire way through your set.
Were you there?
Yeah, no, I heard about it. It went viral, Sean. Just I'm going to say Morgan Freeman, but Michael Fry narrating.
Yeah, and I tore my shirt off at the end, and then Michael sprayed me with a hose
That was mainly to get the vomit off.
to simulate the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I meant in feelings of jubilation,
Yeah.
not necessarily climbing through the sewer pipe.
Yeah, I love the idea also of like people think or should think that like the goal for a comedian is just gig and like just be on the road and just like playing different audiences. You're like, let it end.
Yeah, I'm like,
stop.
oh, this is hell. Why did I do this? And no one made me do this.
Yeah, you actively pursued it
Yeah, I planned it for months.
for months.
With the aid of others
Yeah.
and promoted it relentlessly.
And then just lost. I'd say you honestly lost 6 months of your life in stress from the gig alone.
Yeah, I think so.
So you ended in
Ended in Dublin and then Belfast.
Yeah.
And obviously the Dublin gig was sold out for months in advance. The Seoul gig that was sold out for months in advance.
Yeah, that gave you kind of a false sense of security, I think.
Yeah. But so even still, you think, oh, that means you can just sort of relax and look forward to that. I'm like, you don't know me at all.
No, you don't know me at all, myself.
I'm worried more
Yeah,
about that
yeah.
gig, if anything.
I think it's because it sold out so quickly that you're like, oh my god, they want
Yeah.
to see me.
Oh no,
This isn't just a passing interest.
they bought a ticket because they think, oh, this will probably be good.
Yeah.
You fools.
Why?
Thankfully, no. I honestly, like that Dublin gig. Obviously, the whole tour was like sort of a bucket list thing. I
Yeah,
would say,
yeah.
you know, at this stage, something I wanted to do for a long time.
And are you planning on dying?
And now I can just stop.
Die.
We're gonna finish this episode, and I'll just curl
disintegrate.
up. And yeah.
Just like Yoda.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just close my eyes. Say something like
Is that
that.
all you got in Yoda?
Yeah.
Tour I did.
And
That's
then-
Kermit. That's Kermit.
Tour I did. Why am I speaking backwards? I'm not Yoda. Oh, that's a different green guy with a silly voice.
Anyway,
That one is unsettling. That didn't feel Kermit either. That felt like Fozzie Bear trying to do an impersonation of Kermit.
yeah, he was his tone. It wasn't upbeat enough.
No,
really.
no, it wasn't. Because you were preparing
he
for
was,
death.
He was having an existential crisis
Yeah.
there. So and that's not really his genre
No,
of
that's not
chat.
really. No,
you know.
he is nothing but upbeat.
What does it
or
mean to be
losing it.
alive, Miss Piggy? Why am I here?
Suffering.
Oh.
Anyway, the tour.
Kermit. Stop having.
No, I can't, it's too high. It's
No,
too
it
high.
is. It's too much. It's a lot. It's a lot to do at this time of the day.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I'll warm up to that. But yes, the tour.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
You were in Dublin. Kermit the Frog was there.
Kermit
you were
the Frog
dying.
was there.
No, yeah, you were. The expectation was on Dublin, which means that
Yeah.
you were stressed for it.
Yeah, big time. Because I would say, God, it was a long 2 months.
Yeah.
So start of March to the end of April was the tour. That's not to say I didn't enjoy it, but obviously it was like hard
Yeah,
work.
I think you
And
enjoyed the performance aspect of it.
Yes.
But you didn't enjoy the venues having a vendetta against you.
No.
And every time, pretty much without fail, bar two, I think,
Yeah.
sabotaging you
Yeah,
in
yeah.
some way.
So you would not believe how often there was some issue with like a projector or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed like the performance side of it, even though I'd be nervous for shows, but now like we've done shows together and it's
Yeah.
on the day of it, like you just get into it and have the crack.
Yeah.
And but the logistics around it, like just venue tech stuff and also just promotion stuff, I began to really resent that towards like
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
end of it, just because I'd run out of creative ways to promote it, and I was
Just
doing
begging.
yeah at the
Yeah.
end I was like, can please just come,
Yeah.
please, I've got nothing else to say.
I'm out. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm tapped out.
Yeah.
You have my soul.
Yeah.
Just
like,
come.
Yeah. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Like, because at the start I had a couple of videos and stuff to promote it, and I thought, oh, great, good start. And then you still need to sell tickets after that. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh bollocks, I'm kind of busy just actually doing the shows
Yeah.
and traveling and stuff. So I didn't enjoy the promo side of it, but that's part of it. Part of the reason for doing it was to actually just figure out how it works.
Yeah.
And like what I'd do if I was to do it again, for the next time.
Which is not.
Which was never. It's funny. A gat was literally like, you shouldn't do another tour.
I think you should do Ireland. I think
yeah.
Like I don't know. Do
think
you want to do like I know you've already officially announced it, but do you
Yeah,
want to do
Dublin.
like a?
But I'm working on
Do you
a
want a
Cork.
promo?
Got a Cork venue.
No, I mean the
penciled.
for Dublin.
Oh, for Dublin,
Do you
yeah.
want to
Whoa,
do
big
like a?
announcement. Yeah, I have added one more date, which is 9th of October in Dublin in the Ambassador Theatre,
The Ambassador
which is
Theatre.
the biggest show I've ever done. It's
Yeah.
350 seats, this one as well.
Yeah.
So
Ambassador is an iconic,
yeah.
iconic venue. My cousin Jamie was the light manager in there when it before it closed
you
down.
would just
Not-
check the
not
light bulbs.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
still
yeah.
there.
Yeah, I'm doing a good job. But he, I was also thinking he's the light man, so he's like the skinniest man there.
The
like he
light
is the
man.
light. Yeah, a gust of wind will take him away.
Oh no!
Bye, Jamie. But he would always get me into gigs for free.
Yeah.
And so I've seen Motorhead, Foles, Velvet Revolver, Tin Lizzy. After filling it with Still Dead.
Right.
Yeah.
He's back for one night only.
Yeah, for you, Joe. And I imagine what I was sitting there, watching Motorhead doing Ace of Spades, going, "Geez, this could use some Sean Burke. This definitely
I'm
needs a
getting
bit of."
Sean Burke vibes.
Yeah, this raucous crowd losing their minds on. They need observational comedy.
Yeah.
That'll send them over the edge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a seated gig.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
Oh no, the pit on my gigs is usually chaos.
It is, I showed you the
Make some fucking noise.
for your.
Are you ready for some light-hearted observational humor?
Who wants to hear about my pacemaker?
And that's when they just run at each other.
Yeah. There was I showed you the video of the McFlys.
Oh yeah, that was very funny.
what's it called? The pit of what's it called?
Pit of death?
Pit
Is
of
it?
De- I think it is.
Something?
I think it is. I feel like we're two mothers here
Yeah.
talking about it.
I
And he
think
went to
they
the
call
pit
it the pit of death,
Oh, do you-
Margaret.
No.
And they run at each other, and apparently McFly are very heavy metal band.
I always thought they were such sweet boys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, they've changed.
terrible.
Yeah.
But they do a whole thing. but they played Download, which I think is controversial in itself because Download is for like heavy metal bands and McFly aren't. But in fairness, they got booked for it, and they're great musicians. In fairness to them, wrote great songs. Not heavy metal at all, but they played into it so well. Just from the videos I saw, they did. We never get to do a pit of deadness. Always what we want to fucking do.
Yeah.
Everyone, and they make a big circle. Get ready, and they do like this big build up for like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and it goes 1, 2, 3. It's all about you. It's all up. Great song.
It's a
Well
very.
played.
You sent me the video. It's very funny.
Very, very funny. Full credit to the boys.
Great bait and switch. I did a similar thing. Well, not with a pit of death,
Okay.
but at the Dublin gig at the end,
Yeah.
because I was like, I announced the Ambassador gig on the same day.
Yeah.
And the plan was, so I think MCD organised it, and we got in touch, and I was like, it'd be good if we could do it on the day of the Dublin gig, so I can use the hype from that. I'm doing quotation marks.
He's not. He's masturbating here.
The hype, the unbelievable hype from that gig to help, promote that. So at the end of the Dublin show, I said, I need your help with this. I've announced a new show later in the year, and I said, in a bigger venue, and I said, have you guys heard of a place called Vicar Street? And everybody goes, whoa. And then I say, yeah, it's about a 25-minute walk from there in the Ambassador Theatre, which got a,
No, but Sean.
oh, you cheeky ally.
Yeah. All right, Gav. That's not Aussie. Never mind. Ruin the bit. If you know, the Ambassador is a great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like.
I know, but it's not 1,000 seater.
Oh, was that a Money's in Vicar Street?
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah. But
So I was like, let's not go mad.
let's.
350 is quite the challenge for me already.
Yeah.
So if you are around in Dublin in October this year, come along. It was a great night in the Sugar Club.
Yes, it was. I've heard from everyone. By everyone, I mean Seán.
And I'm not biased. I'm
At
saying
all.
it was the greatest comedy show of all time.
Honestly, though Seán isn't, like, if it went any way bad, he would be the first person to not only mention it, but to not stop talking about it. So for him to give him...
That's true.
Yeah, even a slight compliment, I know that it was a great show.
Yeah, it must have been.
And I saw it in Bristol, and it is a fantastic show. And
you saw the worst one of the
I
show.
saw, I saw the one where I feel like the lighting man was so against you that he had like a sniper rifle at the back, and there was like a red dot following you.
Yeah.
And just like pff, every so often, dance, pretty boy.
At the pace I was doing the material, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I was very happy to be there for that one.
no, I was glad you were there as well.
So a quick recon, like a
Recap?
not
Yeah.
recon. Recon would
Recon
be like
is like we're doing
doing-
in enemy territory.
yeah. That's if you go to the blue side of Glasgow, maybe.
Yeah.
How to work here? Not very a lot of Catholic material. So recap, highlight, low light. What have you learned? If you're going to go on tour again, what would you do?
Great question.
Thank you.
Question.
Thank you. I think it was
You'd
like
swear
three
I
there.
set this up, but I actually didn't.
I just off the cuff. Yeah.
I'd say, well, best gig of the tour. It's going to be Dublin. Hands
Oh
down.
Jesus, yeah.
Simply because home crowd, family was there, and friends were there, and so that was great. So I felt the pressure. That felt like it was a long time coming to finally do that, and the fact that it went well was great. Also, my family were sat in the front row.
Oh my God! Oh, that's the worst thing. Jesus Christ!
But
fuck!
So I texted them in advance. I said to them, make sure you get here early just so you get the comfy seats.
Yeah.
Because in the Sugar Club, it's sort of like cinema lounge seating.
Yeah,
it's like an old cinema.
Cool.
It's very cool, very trendy, and nice tables, nice seats. But up at the very front to get it closer to the stage, they put out chairs. Yeah. And I come out on stage and I'm looking in the crowd, and they're like the whole family is there and to the right, just in the corner. But to be honest, that just actually led to some great kind of back and forth with them, because I was looking around seeing who's there. I was about to normally I would chat to people in the front row a bit, and I was just like, let's see who's in the front row. Oh, my actual family. I was like 160 seats in this place, and you had to sit right there, but got a good laugh out of it. But that was the best gig, I'd say. Yeah, Bristol was probably the hardest. Yeah. Which you can attest to, just because like tech issues, obviously, but also like I could see the whole crowd for the whole thing, because the lighting, that really does make a difference.
And we could see you, even though despite they were trying to blind us with the light as well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Don't know what was going on there. I'd say another honorable mention, like really
for worst.
For no. Thankfully,
there's so many.
There's for great gigs like for like Manchester was a smaller crowd, but it was a really, really good gig. It was like a Friday night.
Yeah.
Edinburgh and Monkey Barrel was fantastic.
Yeah.
Where else? The London was brilliant. The first night in particular.
Yeah.
Also Glasgow I really enjoyed because that day it was like 1:30 show on a Sunday afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Which is like the maddest time to do
Yeah.
a comedy show. But it meant that I was done at 2:30, and then I didn't have a gig the next day, and then I had the rest of the afternoon to just chill out.
To go skip.
Go skip around
Yeah.
Glasgow. I actually went back to the hotel and wrote the Stanley Tucci Glasgow thing because I was going to film that the next day.
Yeah.
But then I went out to see the Hail Mary project
Oh yeah.
and went to the cinema, and in the cinema they were selling pints as well. Oh, it was like, it was on cloud nine.
What a magical place.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Also, I do love the fact you went to Glasgow. Like, have you ever been there before?
I have, yeah.
Okay, but still, you went to Glasgow and went to see a movie you could have saw in London.
Yeah, but I wasn't in London at the time, and I hadn't seen the film yet.
But like, you could have just done something Glasgow-ish. like,
like what? I already went to the Bagpipe Museum.
did you actually?
Yes.
What was that like? That feels like such a waste of time.
Exactly, and that was the first time I went. Well,
Oh.
actually, no, I went with a gaff. We went to the Bagpipe.
But you
Museum.
know, wait, you went multiple times.
No, just the
Wait, you
you
Oh,
again. We just can't get enough.
No,
It's
you-
literally one room.
it's just like we don't sell lifetime memberships. He insisted on getting one. He just gave me a check, but write whatever number you want. Just let me in here anytime I want. I do you know museums like that where you're like, I actually don't care about the history of this.
Mhm.
Like, I think a bagpipe museum, I couldn't give a shit. If I found out, the only way it'd be interesting is if I went in there and like bagpipes are actually like a sentient being from an alien race that's
Yeah.
coming down to infiltrate, and that's why it sounds like that. It's trying to communicate,
Mhm.
you know, life is fruitless. You know,
I-
no one belongs here.
I,
Yeah, I'd be interested. I don't give a shit about the bagpipes and the history of them. My dad also is, it's so funny. So my dad plays the bagpipes.
Does he?
Yeah, he's in a pipe band in that he founded in the prison service
Right.
in like the 80s, right? And so like funerals, weddings, everything, like he'd be asked to play. His like highlight of his life was when Kildare won the Leinster in '98. He played the bagpipes as they went through Nace with like the Leinster trophy,
Oh wow.
and like just thousands of people. He was like, "Jeez, this is fantastic." But whenever he's playing it, okay, I like, because it'd be outside my window like 7 o'clock in the morning. Be like, for fuck's sake, like, you know, he'd wake you up, and I'd be around my neighbors, and I'm like, would you not be pissed off that when my dad's playing the bagpipes? Like, no, I think it's really lovely to hear in the morning, and also to let us know that someone's died. It's like my dad in some ways is like the angel of death, or the town crier of, you know, passing away. He just like plays like, oh, Mary must have made it.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Thanks for the heads up.
And then I said to him recently, he was chatting about someone. Oh, it was like for a gig that he couldn't do. He had to play the bagpipes, and I was like, oh, would you say to someone else in Nace? And he was like, there's only one bagpiper in Nace. So there's a sketch in that somewhere.
There's
that,
this
like,
town is only big enough
for one
bagpiper.
bagpiper. Yeah, if someone else comes in, my dad just like chasing him off his territory.
He would hear him coming in as well.
He would, yeah.
Oh well, the day has finally come.
Yeah.
They have like a western
showdown.
kind of
Yeah.
shootout. Everyone's just like, oh, stop. Just sort it out.
Just both of you leave, please. So the Bagpipe Museum, I would not give a shit about that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a shit about. I went to the Guinness Museum once, utterly pointless. I think it's useless.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm being honest,
I mean,
I don't
yeah,
care.
Like, you're not going to get any surprise. There's no surprises.
No,
in there. They
no.
make Guinness.
they make Guinness. Yeah, you
and-
get one at the end.
Yeah. That is the best
That's
part.
it. Yeah, like the Guinness ads, I find interesting.
Yeah, but
As far as I remember, that's like half a floor of like the memorabilia from the ads, and like
Yeah, that
and
is-
I'm like, oh, I would like that. That's cool. And then the rest of it's like, oh, look at these hops. Are you a
I
bunny
know.
rabbit?
there is. Yeah, I feel like there's a whole kind of
That was a good gag,
industry.
actually.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said, look at these hops, and I said, what are you, a bunny rabbit?
Oh right, sorry.
I felt like
didn't-
it deserved something.
I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
sorry,
But
is
I'm
it so
sure-
loud in this
I'm sure
room?
the listeners at home are chuckling away.
They
there.
better be. And also, like, how did you not? Were you already thinking of what you were going to say? So
That was
therefore-
it. I was
All
thinking. Shut up. Shut up.
All you heard from me was just,
Oh, no, all I heard from you was.
oh, let's hope that's not what they're hearing.
That's
as
what I
well.
always hear from you. No, they hear slightly two different tones. It's
Yeah.
represented. They hear me, 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 me.
We have been told we're great background, so that's what I imagine it is. We're just comforting tones. Comforting. We're just Beaker.
No, leave a comment if you love that hop joke.
Okay. If you wouldn't mind. I'm not saying it's the best gag ever, but I feel like there's something in it.
Yeah, that is. No, sorry. I was thinking about myself as
Yeah,
usual.
that's fine. That's pretty much, a straight white male comedian.
But I was like, museums like that, I feel like it's a whole industry of just kind of time wasting.
Yeah.
As in, you're in a place and it's just 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
Just,
we'll go to the Guinness Museum. And like, no one's that interested.
No.
Like,
Americans like everything everyone else hates.
But and even still, like I went to the Heineken Museum in Amsterdam. Like I don't actually give a shit.
No,
like
I don't.
it's just because like it's a thing that people do.
Yeah.
It's well known. But
Anything to do with history,
Mhm.
I'd love I go to a museum on that really. Like
Yeah.
as in like not the history of a product.
no,
Not a history of
that's too
capitalism.
niche. Like,
Yeah.
and it's the same with bagpipes for sure. That's an extreme example.
Oh my god, yeah.
I mean, it's literally, and you wouldn't believe how much history of bagpipes there is. There's variations of bagpipes all across the world.
Stop it.
It's like
Stop
Elon
it.
pipes.
Big bagpipe has got him.
Greek bagpipes made from all sorts. But yeah, like, and I'm sure there's somebody out there who loves that sort of thing. But I
Not
feel
this
like
though,
even
Joe.
themselves, even the Bagpipe Museum, are like, yeah, we don't know why you're here.
Imagine working there. Imagine being like, oh, what do you do for a living?
Somebody
It's like,
does.
I work in the Bagpipe Museum.
Yeah, and everybody we tell, every time I say I went to the Bagpipe Museum, people are like, "What?"
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't know why we did. I think me and Agatha, we'd just gone to a wedding in Glasgow or near Glasgow, and we had a bit of time to hang around before the train.
Okay.
And our first answer was Bagpipe Museum.
But like it's just Scottish.
Yeah, it
But
is Scottish, you know.
It's the same as so what museums like that are in Dublin? Like there's the Guinness factory, I will tell everyone do not go to it. Like this is anti-Irish tourism. I went with my mate when I first moved over here. The first time I went back, the person I was living with, Emily, she'd never been on a plane before.
Yeah.
And I brought it, but even though she had, this is confusing me. She'd never been on a plane before, but she had jumped out of a plane.
Okay.
Yeah. So
How?
I don't quite know. She wasn't in like she'd never flown. She'd never gone through like
Mm-hmm.
the security process of Ryanair and everything.
Okay.
Like she'd never gone to like a chartered flight or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But she has jumped out of a plane.
Like a skydive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's just, but you keep saying it like.
What else
Why
could it
wouldn't
be?
you? But why wouldn't you say skydive? Why would you say
Both are
jump-
equally.
But no, you make it sound like she did an action movie type, like she was, I don't know, in some sort of Harrison Ford
Yeah.
90s thriller.
So there's one time she went on like one of those little tiny planes, just like to be shown around, and then it got attacked by Nazis. And it's like, and the Aussie guy who was driving was like, "Oh, we're not gonna fucking make it, mate. Out we go. Let's go."
Yeah, the cheeky allies right again.
Yeah, have a Foster's on the way down. Yeah, she skydived, and we went through the airport. And then she was like, "I want to go to Guinness Museum," and I was like, "Fuck, fine." So
Yeah.
went to Dublin for a day to see a friend of mine's play, Chris Kelly, great guy, tallest man in the world. That's a lie.
Ooh.
He's just he's the tallest man I know.
Oh,
Sorry, I have no
no, you
celebrities.
had me there.
Yeah. That's, any other lies, Joe?
Yeah.
Any other ways you want to let me down? But we went through and we went to the museum. I tried to get in for free because there was a time where, because I worked for the HSE, thank you very much, frontline worker.
Bravo,
LI,
bravo.
thank you.
In
Yeah,
in
every
COVID?
Thursday. Yeah, during COVID. Yeah,
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to clap there, but
yeah,
it's
but I don't
hard.
care that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Boobs.
did the world's quietest clap.
Was it really the quietest?
There we go.
That's wow. Okay.
It's very quiet.
That felt like an attack. But we went in. It was utter dreck. Then we went to watch the play. Went to Bison Bar, Workman's, and had so many drinks. So many drinks. I genuinely can't remember how we got.
I got home.
Like we flew back that night.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you went to the airport
we
after.
went to the airport and everything. We
Wow.
did like 12 hours. Like it's just like black spot. We're home.
That's crazy.
But I remember when we got off. I remember being in Golders Green
Mm-hmm.
because we got the bus again from Stansted there, and I wanted to fucking kill her when because she kept on trying to give people money.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like
Okay.
1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, being like, "Oh, can you help us get back or whatever?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, no worries." And like I remember there was a guy who worked for TFL
Mhm.
because the tube was closed, and there was a homeless guy there beside him,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh, can you help us? We're trying to figure out how to get home." And I'd been in London a short time, so wasn't really sure. And he's like, "Oh, just go around there." He's like, "Oh, thanks so much." So she tried to give him a tenner, and he was like, "I can't take any money off you. I'm really sorry." And he's like, "No, honestly, it's fine. I'm like, "Emily, you can't." Like,
Right.
Like, and she said, "No, here." And he's like, "I can't. I'm not allowed. There's cameras here." And there was a homeless guy sitting there,
Oh,
and he was just like
looking
at it.
Yeah.
And she was like, "No problem," and just like put it in his pocket, and he just stood there like that. And I was just like, "Sorry," and I just took the tenner off her and gave it to the homeless guy. I'm like, "Yeah, that's fair enough."
Well,
And we got back, and I'm like,
he started to melt. He was like,
"No, what a world!" So I gave the £10 to the homeless guy, and I vowed to never go on a trip with her again. Yeah.
The end.
I remember talking to her on the bus going back as well, like from the airport. We were both really hammered still, and we got chat. She got chatting to this random guy on the bus, and he was like, she kept going to me, being like, "Joe, do you know who this is? Do you know who this is?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, when the last time you're on? How long have you done theatre?" And he's like, "I don't do theatre." I said, "I did a play when I was like 15." And he's like, "Yeah, wow, Joe, do you know who this is?"
She was saying
She was saying this.
Oh, right.
And I was like, "This is nobody.
Oh, okay.
This isn't anyone. This is a nice man.
yeah.
But he's not someone I'm going to go, oh, fuck, you'll never guess."
Oh
who
my God.
Yeah.
Did you play Hamlet in the secondary school
No,
performance?
he was in like one of the kids in Sound of Music when he was like 15 in secondary school.
Okay, right.
And that was his like
It's
only time. And
Just sounds like everybody involved in the story was drunk, basically.
I think so.
except
But
for
no,
this poor bloke.
he was incredibly sober and just been like, "Please stop speaking to me." But anyway, that was, I think, Pointless Museum is Guinness. I think Pointless Museum, Leprechaun Museum, I think is fun,
I've never been there.
but probably fun. I
Yeah.
think it's like a quick one, and like you go into a room where everything's really big and you look really small and stuff like that.
What is it? Just a scam? You go in and they're like, "Yeah, the rainbow's just through here," and then they just kick
Punch
the
you in the
crap
stomach.
out of you.
Yeah.
And take your
Yeah.
money.
That's a leprechaun.
Give us 5 stars, or
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, or else you've already attacked me.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. We've
Tell
got
them again, boss.
Yeah. I love how, again, inner city Dublin, New York.
No, it's always New Yorkers.
So is there any other stupid museums?
Well, the Dublin Wax Museum has a terrible
I used to work
reputation. Did you?
Yeah.
You must have said this before on the podcast.
No, I never actually spoke about it.
What?
Yeah,
You worked there?
I worked there for like a year. But what I used to do was, so we were supposed to go out and give out discount cards,
Mhm.
but instead we just went to the cinema.
Okay.
Yeah. Or we went to play pool. Or
Living the dream. This sounds like a great
it
day.
was like a 4-hour shift, but it was back when like working a 4-hour shift felt like a 10-hour shift. you know?
yeah.
It was like, but like we used to do nothing. But I remember this one fucking awful woman
Mhm.
person. We went to I was on a shift for her, and I'm like, "Oh, what do you guys do?" Because she's usually like behind the counter or something, and I'm like, "Oh, we don't really do anything. We just
Mhm.
like go to the cinema, or we go whatever, we go play pool." And she fucking told on us.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I know, absolute rat.
Absolute rat.
Rat.
Why? Why?
The-
There's no skin in the game.
No, but like just miserable, just like
You know. That's interesting.
yeah.
Hello, Wax Museum.
Hello, employer. The people you're paying money to do things aren't doing them.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so I did that, and I remember one time, like sometimes you'd be an actor,
Mm-hmm.
like in there, and like you just would.
You'd have to pretend to be one of the sculptures.
It's kind of
They're like, "Oh, bollocks.
yeah,
we,
they come to life.
we need the Oklahoma bomber." Joe, get up there quick.
Oh my god, that's such a deep cut there. That's such a deep.
You better stay still.
Okay, so many
We've-
questions.
we've
First of all,
We've got some American tourists with some really questionable morals. We need somebody who looks like that.
yeah. First of all, I just love the idea of deep cut is that I rumored look a lot like the Oklahoma City bomber. Timothy McVeigh for all those uninitiated, and
'Cause I was desperately searching. I was like, "Oh, I'm sure Joe has a lookalike. Who is it again?
Oh,
Who is it again?"
oh yes, the mass murderer. So I look like him. Second one is like the Wax Museum like has a dedicated serial killer section.
Do they?
No,
Oh.
no, they don't. No, they don't. But like they, but like they put me in that section just to start it off. We've got Timothy McVeigh. What?
That's your punishment for skipping out on handing out the voucher.
Yeah.
Like, you're on wax duty.
Buck up or buck off.
They got me. I was Alex Higgins in there for 2 weeks straight.
Again, mass murderer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's yeah. So Wax Museum, terrible, notably terrible. Everyone used to always say to me, "Oh, I
Yeah.
remember when I was younger, you had to like it was where it used to be. You'd go in via like a tunnel or something if you were a kid."
Okay, really?
And I'm like, "No, this. Oh yeah, so this place. I don't know. It's moved, but where it used to be,
Mm-hmm.
it was part of Bank of Ireland, I think.
All right.
And they, your man bought it and put everything in there.
Mr. Wax.
Mr. Mr. Max no, that's
Mr. Waxy O Museum.
Went there with a cowboy hat, being like, "I got a dream for this place, Waxy O Museum." Formerly, it's like, "Oh, do you own Waxy O'Connor's?" Different Waxy.
Different Waxy.
Oh, do you think we all look the same? All us Waxys to one person?
You look like a candle. It's weird.
It's really unsettling. But so when your man bought it
Mm-hmm.
and put in the was setting up for whatever reason as part of the deal, he also got the Pope Mobile.
What? Oh, what?
Yeah, as in like
As like the display, like an old Pope mobile.
as in when the Pope came to Ireland,
Yeah.
in whenever the 70s or something,
Mm-hmm.
around that time, or I don't know. Anyway, but he had a Pope Mobile, and so we went down to, I think it was the National Concert Hall. There was an event going on,
Yeah.
and we dressed up as priests,
Okay.
and we were like in and around the Pope Mobile, just being like,
wow.
and the idea was you try to get stags to come rent it. And drive
No.
around for a weekend, yeah. And we had no one had any fucking interest. I don't think I was a great salesman either. I was just like,
That does sound pretty cool, though. Rent the Pope mobile.
yeah, but I think it was like 1,200 quid he wanted for a weekend.
Oh, right.
You'd have to be a certain level of dickhead.
Right.
Like if you're in that, it's such an affront to God.
The-
Like it is. If you're at been able to afford to have that for a weekend,
Yeah.
you're going to have a revelation. Like you're going to like be struck by lightning and
Yeah, true. Well, that's what it protects against. It's the Pope mobile.
I feel like the Pope
You
used
could
that
just be
to
in there
get
waving.
shot.
And to stop
Stop-
lightning.
Hello.
It's lightning proof as well.
Yeah. I'm sure
yeah.
we'll delve deeper into my Wax Museum time, but that was
But yeah, I think that would be good. We haven't done a comment call out in a while, but if anybody else
Yeah.
has any other pointless museums
that'd be good actually.
or museums that seem niche but are actually a lot of fun, like there's a crab museum somewhere. I think it's in Margate.
Yeah.
That supposedly is good crack.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Good
genuinely.
crab.
It's great crab.
Crab.
That's just it
That's a
doesn't work.
catchphrase.
No one will understand that. That's
It's
like crack,
as an Irish.
a phrase we say in Ireland.
Yeah. As a phrase the Irish
It's
say that we're
great
taking crab.
That just means it's great crab.
What I want is like small town museums.
Yeah.
Stuff that they have nothing. So
Yeah.
like there's one in Athy where my dad's from, which I haven't gone into yet, but that's a Shackleton museum.
Oh yeah.
And I want to, like, that is good. Like, that will be good because you know the story of Ernest Shackleton.
Yeah, I've heard of him. I know you explorer, right?
Yeah, that's enough. Then.
North
Yeah.
Pole.
Oh,
I want to say
God, you're so
South Pole.
embarrassing. There we go.
It was
Yeah.
50-50.
The equator.
What-
But he went down like it got shipwrecked on Whale Island, and
Whale Island.
yeah, there's no whales on Whale
Oh.
Island.
Oh, you got shipwrecked too.
They just landed on a whale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait a
just like,
minute.
what? This island keeps moving and ducking underwater.
Like St. Brendan,
Ah,
isn't it?
it is, but
Wasn't
that's such
he on the back of or in a whale? I
no,
can't
no,
remember.
no. He was on a
On a
whale,
whale.
and then he started the fire
And then he
to
started.
cook.
Oh, fucking Egypt. What
I
was he
know
thinking?
because he didn't know he was on a whale.
How big is his whale, Brendan?
Yeah,
Come on,
I feel like Brendan.
get real.
Yeah, get real.
Some
Be
people
real,
just
Brendan.
sleepwalk through life.
Yeah.
You know, and they're just absolutely fine. And then he discovered America or something, didn't he?
I think America discovered him. Let's just say he had a hot girl summer when he got over there.
What?
Brendan.
Brendan's hot girl, Saint Brendan's hot girl summer.
Not, not a saint anymore.
Rated R.
Yeah. Are you serious that we're going to see this? But yeah, so Shackleton is a fascinating character. And he's from just outside of Thai.
Mm-hmm.
And that I'm like, that is a good museum.
Yeah.
But then like there's one in Tewkesbury, which I think is which my family's from, which I think is just like Museum of Flags or something.
Oh,
Jack
really?
is going to shout at me because it's right across the road from where he lives, and I don't remember what it was. It's not Flags. I know it's not Flags, Jack. I'm sorry, okay? But remind me what it is, and let me know. Text me what that one is, because I feel like that's a pointless small town.
It's not. It's not even a museum of flags.
No, it's not even. It's not even good enough to be a museum
some
of flags.
lesser symbolic
material. Utterly pointless to bring in what tourist goes there. So small town museums, I think, is of someone who's probably massively problematic, but lived in the town for a short time.
Yeah. There's got to be loads of them.
Because in Athy as well, there's a really cool thing that they have plaques put up for people who are from Athy that have like relevance in entertainment.
Okay.
But like from Athy or connection to Athy. So Manny from the Stone Roses, who recently passed away, his parents from Athy.
Oh.
Same with Johnny Marr from the Smiths.
Oh.
His parents from Athy.
Okay.
Picture this, they're from Athy.
Okay.
There's loads of like people who have like direct connections. And then there's Leonard Cohen.
He's from Athy.
And we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
Born and raised.
Born and raised, baby.
Wow.
I can't even remember how loose the connection is. I think someone adapted, like a local writer, adapted like some work of Leonard Cohen into an opera.
Okay.
But Leonard Cohen had absolutely nothing to do with the...
Okay. But like he's not even... doesn't have relatives from Athy?
No.
Oh,
nothing.
wow.
No, Leonard Cohen is nothing Athy.
Oh,
But some of his work was rehearsed in the... I can't remember.
I'm afraid that doesn't count.
No. But the fucking president came down.
What?
Mickety Higgity.
Yeah.
He came down to like be the president.
Leonard Cohen, even though he has no connection to here.
That's quite spot on. He tanked the whole thing.
But anyway, nice try, everyone.
Better luck next time.
Keep at it. We need to do better with our claims of connections. We're really scraping the barrel now, I have to say. Anyway, I'm off to retire.
I would love
Bye.
I would love if he came down and made all that effort just to annihilate this.
Just say,
What a waste of time.
for all of you.
This is actually quite sad. We're doing well for ourselves now. We don't need to do this kind of thing.
We actually are doing really well.
We are. We're quite wealthy. So I gave all my wages back. That's how wealthy we are.
You kind of remind me of Mark T. Cox when you do that voice. It's like an older Mark T. Cox.
That is the future. That he's president of Ireland.
Yeah,
Mark
I think
T. Cox.
which I would vote for.
I
Mark.
would. Yeah.
It would be a very different Ireland.
Your internet boyfriends in the times Arsenal are on. And Dennis is still there as well.
Dennis would be...
He'd be like...
the first man?
Yeah,
I guess so. He'd be Neil Armstrong.
Yeah. I wish them well. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I'd actually... If, like, it's a great podcast, and if it goes on to become a great sitcom...
If they get elected
president, and then Dennis is the first man.
Yeah.
I would think that's a future of Ireland that I want to see.
I would love it.
Yeah.
Hooray for the arts.
Great for the great for the, unless they like just turn and they're like, and now we're the only artists.
That's it. Yes, with all my power as president of Ireland. What's that?
It's
no.
symbolic. Now they tells me. Yeah, okay. Mark for president, Dennis for Neil Armstrong.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So what else have you learned from your tour?
What else? Good question. Thank you for bringing it back to the topic of me, Joe. I would say it's next time take into account like the travel side of it.
Okay.
It just takes so much time.
Yeah.
I can't believe I've been to 10.
Let me see, can I remember?
9.
Hold on. London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brighton.
No, hold on. Actually, I forgot Brighton, so thanks for saying that. London, Brighton, Cambridge, Bristol, Manchester, Leeds, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Dublin, Belfast.
Yeah, that's
All
it.
of them?
Yeah.
Good.
Fair play.
Good for me.
it's
I'm a
not-
listener.
Yeah, listen to that.
Yeah.
He does. He pays attention.
Yeah.
No, it is funny because when you see other comedians promoting their tour and you see all the dates, like naturally, it's just like most of the time, it's like just straight past, goes straight over your head unless they're coming to like where you are.
Yeah.
Next time,
Then you fear.
yeah,
They're coming for me.
Oh no. I'd say if I was to do it again, I would flip it on its head. I would do more Irish dates than UK dates.
Yeah.
The reason I did more UK dates is like, well, I live in the UK, so it's much easier for me to get around and to plan that way. Like for a lot of I only got hotels for like a few venues because
Yeah.
I was able to stay with friends and stuff, and even just come home after
Yeah,
gigs, like
yeah.
in Brighton and Cambridge, stay with friends, and obviously London
and
as
it would
well.
have been Bristol if I didn't bully you into staying.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it would have been.
No, I'm glad.
Yeah.
And same with Belfast again. I could have just gotten a bus home straight after, but it's like, why? What's the point of that? I wanted
Yeah.
to just have the crack.
Because how often do you get to go there anyway?
What, to Belfast?
Yeah,
Usually there once a year because we do the lunchtime with
Alright,
Michael
Santa.
Fry. Once a year on Christmas evening.
Yeah, terrible sales. Bad idea. Bad promotion.
Oh no.
Every year we don't learn.
Oh, what was I thinking? The SSE Arena, Sean? It's clearly impossible.
That's why it was so cheap.
Now you tell me. But we normally record our BBC Ulster series there every year. Lunchtime with Michael Fry. We're in the middle of writing that, actually. We've almost just finished writing that, so we'll be recording that again. I'd say in June, probably in Belfast.
Okay, great.
But I love hanging around there, and it was nice to go out for a few pints afterwards, enjoy the town. I
Yeah.
think Belfast is a nice sized city as well. You can easily walk around the place
I've
quite
never
quickly.
actually been properly. I've
you've
flown
never
in,
been?
but
Yeah.
I've never been. You've never been.
I love it. Great pubs there. Great spot.
I just remembered something that I didn't bring up the last episode we
Mhm.
recorded. We went to see James Oren Blonnet.
Yeah.
The brilliant two of them. Very funny. Too
Mhm.
funny. Stop being so funny.
Yeah.
Calm it down, guys.
Yeah,
Be serious.
Sing a song.
Yeah, yeah. Leave the comedy to us schmucks back here. You can't have both. But at the end, I think you were absconded by like 3 fans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one fan
And,
with 2 friends.
okay. And they were like, "Who's this then?" This ain't Ali Woods.
says you're a comedian,
Yeah.
but I don't think you're funny.
Yeah, fucking James Orr. He's fucking funny.
That's a
Blonde,
comedian.
she's fucking funny. What have you got, fucking mate? Go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
The Cray twins
Yeah.
cornered me with one of their friends.
And what was so? One guy was like, "I really like you.
Yeah.
You look single." Yeah.
Yeah, he said, "Will you shift me?"
Yeah.
Basically. No. His friend came over. His friend was actually like a BBC radio DJ. I forgot
Oh.
his name. Apologies
Oh,
for that.
Terrible. There goes
But,
that. Our chance at
At ever being on BBC.
Yeah.
But he came over and said, "Oh, my friend's a fan of yours." I don't know who you were, and I don't think. No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
But, and which was nice. And he was clearly like the social one. of the group.
Sorry. It is kind of like, would you shift my mate there? It's
Yeah.
like, it's like, here, my friend's actually a big fan of you, and you just look over and he's just like shy in the corner, just giving little waves, just like
Yeah, it was sort of like
just a
that.
handkerchief.
Yeah,
Just like,
Queen. So I went over and had a chat, and nice Irish lad,
yeah.
and
course.
just yeah.
Demographic.
Yeah, no, the
Demographic.
yeah. Honestly, so that was nice, and which reminds me as well, the tour, like it was like night and day compared to some shows in England. Like
Yeah.
Dublin, Belfast were 2 of the best shows. So Dublin for sure the best, but Belfast also brilliant, but like
Yeah.
with a much smaller crowd.
Yeah.
But like just because the difference of having an audience that actually knows you a little bit, my God, like sometimes doing the gigs in UK, I'd be doing it and I'd be like, why is the audience so old? Honestly, there was like, and everybody's welcome.
Do you think?
Don't get me wrong, but
Okay,
I'm like,
some people are more welcome.
I'm
than
like,
others.
I didn't think this would be your thing.
Yeah.
I'm not an edgy comedian in any ways,
No.
but still, like, I talk about the internet and memes, and things like that.
No. You talk about me.
Oh yes, sorry.
Me.
Well, that is true, to be honest. Unironically, that is true. But like in Ireland, I would say was more kind of my age group.
Do you
know?
think? I think now. I could be wrong, but just from my experience, I think there's more of like a going to thing for the hell of it. In
Yeah.
England. There is. Whenever I did like you gig more completely doing your own stuff, but from what I got, it's like if you like have an in a
Mhm.
town, you can sell out.
Yeah.
Like a 60, 70, because there, as people say this to me, like there's not much that goes on.
Yeah.
So if you get in somewhere and you get the word out, people will just say, "Fuck it, I'll go,"
yeah.
which can be great if you're touring a play, if you're touring anything like that, where it's not you need to have a context of who I am to find this funny.
Yeah.
It can work really well.
Mhm.
So I think I feel like Bristol feels like a big gig town
Yeah.
that people will just. I think London is to an extent in boroughs. I do think it's like there are people who will go to a comedy club no matter what's on to see what's happening. But I think as a city, because there's so much going on and it's so big and it's so busy,
Yeah.
that I don't think as a city you can say like it's a it's a city where everyone will go see something. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But
yeah,
what I'm asking is, like, do you feel like some of the gigs people might have just sort of seen you and gone, fuck it, I'll give it a go.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like, especially like Cambridge and Bristol, I'd say, because Cambridge like sold quite well.
Yeah.
But like it was really last minute stuff.
Yeah.
I'd say that was probably the same in Edinburgh as well, which again was like
Yeah.
sold quite well, but a lot of that was very last minute.
Yeah.
And I think Monkey Barrel probably has a really good like trusted network, of like promo and mailing lists and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, but like having said that, the show still went really well. So, but like it's harder work.
Yeah.
Yeah, naturally. But yeah. So, but now I probably, if I was to do it again, I'd probably have more Irish dates than English
I
dates.
think-
I'd say.
I think if you did like, this more personally for me,
Mm-hmm.
I think like if you just do the west coast of Ireland and
Yeah.
do places that are like over the course of like 2 weeks, do like Cork.
Limerick.
Well, I was in Cork, Kerry, Limerick,
Mm-hmm.
Galway, Mayo, Sligo, like just.
Yeah.
But everywhere needs to be 2 hours from each other
yeah.
with
yeah.
like a 40-50 seater venue.
Yeah.
I think that, and I think like travel white, you might have to get a car, like, cause shock our public transport in Ireland is dreadful.
yeah.
But I just think that is such a beautiful. That's like
Mhm.
honestly, the west coast of Ireland is, I think, my favorite part of the world,
Oh yeah.
and I think it's
Beautiful spot. Yeah.
yeah.
But also, like, there's fewer choice of venues as well. I found in Ireland, like
Oh,
venues,
yeah.
venues with the correct tech setup. That is,
Yeah.
because even in Galway, there's actually nothing. Because
Yeah.
like there is a massive room there that's
Yeah.
like 200 seater that
Yeah.
has set up, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to
I
sell
know
that out.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Because that's my agent suggested that room, and I was like, oh, I don't want to set like a big
Yeah,
target,
because
But-
that would also mean I think you'd do less spots. You'd have to really focus on
yeah.
selling Galway rather than
Yeah, exactly. And now I'm like, I'm keen to get the balance right, because by the end of it as well, I feel like my whole social media just became promo. And, to be fair, like I've been making just sketches for literally a decade now. So I figured, I think it's fair enough that I'm just putting that to one side for the time being and just focusing on this. But it meant like I really felt like a broken record after a while.
Yeah.
I was like,
I feel though if you're doing specific dates in Ireland, like specific places, you probably could do promo sketches on those places because you would know it better.
yeah.
Like, how are you going to make fun of fucking Leeds?
yeah,
Without going into Brexit territory.
I did actually.
And that's not going to make them go,
Oh.
God, I want to go see this
I
guy.
love this guy.
Yeah, he
I-
gets me.
I did actually have a plan before the tour to do to roast every town I was going on tour to, but it would have been like 10 videos,
Yeah.
and but it would have been super specific to each location, so which
Yeah.
would have been ideal for promo. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that's my main takeaway. I'd say
Okay,
it's
your main takeaway.
have a better plan promo wise next time for the whole of the tour, not just the start. More Irish dates, and I think that's it.
Yeah, cool. I think Irish listeners, I think 99.7% are in Leinster.
So yeah, come out to see me in the Ambassador
Yeah, I think
in
that's
October.
I think that's just about enough to sell
yeah.
about 60% of the tickets.
yeah.
is by our Leinster listeners alone. So please buy the tickets. If you could pick 3 counties,
Mm-hmm.
just say if you could only do 3, but say outside of Dublin, where would you do?
Cork, Limerick, Galway. Probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Just they are kind of like they have bigger like hubs as
Yeah.
well. I would say so, but they would be my go-to for now.
Cool. Okay, rock and roll.
Well, there we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, we don't have time for questions because we've hit that time. I'll
yeah.
give you I'll give you one question.
Mhm.
What do you believe in?
I believe in the cheeky allies, mate.
Cheeky allies for life.
Keep on being cheeky, mate.
Sage advice. Sage advice. Thanks for listening, guys. We're gonna move on to YouTube now. Book the tickets for Seán. I assume you can find them on your.
Yeah, on my link tree in my Instagram bio. Or
Yeah.
you can probably it's on Ticketmaster now as well, so you
Oh,
can
is it?
probably just search
Ooh,
Seán Burke Dublin
Ticketmaster.
Ambassador.
You're doing surge prices, aren't you? Yeah.
I don't think dynamic pricing
Dynamic
works
prices,
if it's like
Yeah.
oh prices we're doing minus numbers here, Seán.
What the hell? We've never seen this before.
It works both ways, it turns out. Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Tickets go for minus €60. Oh shit!
You have to pay people to be here, Sean.
You didn't read the fine print, Sean.
Black in the blue bin.
Black and the blue bin. I just want to mix it up.
That was terrible.
And now we're on the YouTube.
I'm on YouTube. I have got a few. I like really put out
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of stuff to try get people.
Questions?
Well, not that much question. I'm trying to
Yes.
get like stories and
Yeah.
stuff, which I have a few,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll save them for next week.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair.
because it's like dense.
All right.
Let's say
Good.
there's like a good bit, and once I saw we got by 40,
Yeah.
that we were still flowing, I'm like, I'll save this. For
Okay. Keep
but
that.
but YouTube, yeah, thanks. Who's here, guys? Genuinely, like, if you're like, I know we always get to this point. Like, this is the only point that you know is just for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's why I'm looking directly on the lens. So just comment underneath who you are, just like so we know.
Let us know.
Let us know.
We've had a couple of comments recently.
Leah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. And we had
Actually, for Leah, she sent in a date fail a while ago. I'll read out that
yes.
because I didn't have time to do it last time.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on. Leah, you gotta meet her if you want to. She's very nice and wholesome and has nice glasses. She actually does. She has
There you go.
glasses that are like from the 1960s secretary sort of glasses.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like they're really cool. Where are you living? You don't have to comment that. She moved, but I can't remember where she's gone to. Maybe that's the point, Joe. Maybe that's the point.
That's
Am I in the right one? How to steal a penguin?
yeah, that's the main
Yeah.
one.
All right, calm down.
Oh, was this an email?
An email, yeah, Leah.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Oh, fuck me, Leah. You have 3 stories here. I'm gonna read the short. That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read the shortest one. All right.
Yeah.
If it's fucking great, I'll go for the next ones. All right. Or I'll save them for next YouTube. I'll do one this. Anyway, story 1. This is dating fails. Okay. It was a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I had no plans for the evening, so I decided to have a quick look on Field. Do you know Field?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Okay.
You mentioned it.
I've mentioned it. Okay,
Mhm.
that's a green flag for me. To see if there was anyone who fancied meeting up. For what, Leah? Anyway, matched with a guy called Thor.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure why, because he didn't look like Chris Hemsworth or Norse god like in general, but he was nice looking nonetheless, and we agreed to meet up that evening. The first warning bell from me was when he said he knew a quiet place in Soho. Not on a Friday night, you don't. Not on a Friday night, you don't. Sorry.
Oh, nice
Sorry, that's
correction
on
the
me. That's
tone
on
there.
me. That's on me. But I decided I'd give him the benefit of the doubt in case he did happen to know a hidden gem. He did not. In fact, no, he did not. No, I'm going by her grammar here. He did not, in fact, know a hidden gem. Oh, I get that now. I got there. The music was very loud and was packed. I managed to find somewhere to sit and texted him to let him know I was there. He eventually arrived a good 10 minutes late. I suggested we find somewhere else. There's a Cafe Nero in Soho that's open late, and that's where we ended up. We got chatting, and he quickly revealed himself to be a gym bro, complete with flexing his biceps at me, talking at length about how he prioritizes hard gains.
Oh.
I still don't know what that means. No one does. And finding an excuse to dig into his backpack so he could pull out the many bags of protein powder that he has stashed in there and casually dropped them on the table in front of me. Okay.
All right.
Oh, right. He also responded to me mentioning that I was neurodivergent by saying, "Oh, like Elon Musk." Before going on to sing his praises and talk about how much of a genius he was, I was, suffice to say, not interested at this point and began trying to wind things down. Unfortunately, he was still interested and tried to get me to go somewhere else with him. And when I say somewhere else, I mean, he told me that he had the keys to his office where he worked and that we were going to hang out there.
Oh.
It was close to midnight at this point, mind you. Not that this would have been a less insane idea at any other time. I managed to make my excuses to leave, thanking my lucky stars that I had my personal policy of not giving out my phone number to people on apps before meeting them in person. I headed home and unmatched him, and that was the end of that.
The end.
Oh wow.
Well, what was the quiet spot, I wonder?
I don't know.
A Witherspoons, I
A wi-
believe it's pronounced.
Yes, this hidden gem in Soho.
Oh my god. God. Leah, by the way, let me know if you don't mind what the hidden spot was. If imagine taking someone. I would. Remember the person I mentioned that I brought to the Guinness factory.
Yeah.
I said to her like, "Oh, is there any pubs you'd recommend?" Because we were living together.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, there's a place called the Joiners, I think, in Finchley Central. It's a
yeah.
great spot." I went in, and it's just a very like standard Green King English pub. I'm like, this is terrible.
I know.
Imagine saying, "Oh, I know it's spot," and then it's Weatherspoons,
Yeah.
or just like,
deep
"Oh,
cut.
Waxy O'Connor's."
I know, yeah. It's
Yeah.
really, there's a high bar for really what deserves, like, oh, I know a good spot.
Yeah.
You know, it can't be a chain pub for starters.
I can't. No,
Yeah.
no. I think like a good spot would be in Soho. That's like maybe downstairs if you have a table, you have to be there first. But downstairs in the Toucan.
Yeah.
I love that. Would that be worth?
Yeah, I think so.
If you have a table,
It's pretty popular though,
It is.
but I think that's
okay. Go on, you then. Go on, Mr. Negatory. It's
Mr.
tough for you. So.
Negatory.
Mr.
Good question. You've put me on the spot.
I have, yeah.
There's Nelly Dean's across the road from the Toucan.
Jesus Christ.
That's a
Nelly
pub.
Dean's.
There's also that French bar.
Oh, the French house.
Yeah,
That is.
French's.
I think
I've been there once.
I've been told it has really good Guinness, but they only do half pints.
And demi.
Oh, shut up. I don't need this.
Yeah, that's right. I said it.
Yeah. I see. Soho's a tough one because it's so compact.
I know. Yeah. No, but you would never go out there like willingly, or I
No.
would never willingly
No.
go out there for a pint. Only if I happened to be in there. I think the Toucan's probably the last place I was
Yeah.
there in Soho.
But that was not with me, was it? That was a long time ago.
It might have been with you. I
Really?
can't remember.
That long ago?
I was there with
well.
my friend Corey last year because he was taking photos for me
Okay.
for the poster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I just thought he was like, I'm just taking,
he's just
yeah,
taking
photos. Yeah.
He's that kind of guy who
He's
would just
going
have
through-
a camera on him, you know.
He's going through stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah,
So I can't think. I'm blanking. No, I can't think of any. So
No, not in Soho.
But I think I know the Cafe Nero she's talking about though. I've been there,
Where's that?
just in Soho.
Wow. There's a Dutch bar. Technically it's in Chinatown, but
Oh right.
not technically, it is in Chinatown.
Oh, I think I've been there.
Yeah, and it feels like
That
I've
is
walked
good.
by it a million times.
Yeah.
Never been in there.
Yeah.
And I remember, this is where YouTube, it probably should be on the main thing. I was in there a week or two ago with a friend of mine who was working there. And he goes, "Joe, look outside." And there was a guy, like a posh enough, like mid-early 20s guy, who was like kind of in the corner of the doorway. And there was police on either side of him, like taking all his details. I'm like, what happened? He said, oh, he walked in front of them while they were like chatting, like someone had done something, like, I don't know. They weren't arresting the guy, but they were like giving the guy dressing down. And he just did coke.
Oh my god.
And was like in front of his mates, like behind them, and one of them saw it, and he's just like in the corner, just be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, mate."
Genius criminal.
Yeah, it's just like, "No, yeah, here's my details." Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I couldn't
Wow.
believe it. Yeah, just
Beautiful
really
piece
follow
of
it.
justice.
All for it.
Oh,
Mwah.
fantastic.
Mwah.
Only at the Dutch bar.
Only at the Dutch bar. All right, guys.
I suppose we'll leave it there. So
We'll leave it there.
But we'll be back again next week as always.
What's up?
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Eamon.
Okie doke. I mean, you can't be saying that. You can't be saying that.
Come on now.
Come on now. He's a cod. He's a cod, that Ronaldo.
He's the fella that left his wife and ran
Wait,
away
with
with
a
a
young one. Yeah.
And we'll leave it there. So.
You can't be saying that. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. Black in the Blue Bin. Sean running away.